Hello everyone, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 with the Tomb Kings. Last time, we had two sieges that the AI said are about equal, and I very much disagree with. As, well, I know that the Tomb Kings don't really have very good frontline infantry compared to factions like the Dawi and Chaos and the Lizardmen. The Tomb Guard have very respectable stat lines for undead, honestly, and I'm kind of curious on how they'd face up against Graveguard. It's a pity the only undead faction is now going to be crushed by Khalida or Lizardmen by the time I actually get there. Anyway, we're going to be opening this episode, as you can see, with a siege. And probably another siege right afterwards. Kitty and the toys should be doing just fine. Alright. Seriously though, it's going to be interesting to see how Bretonnian peasants, known for being kind of bad, but having decent leadership if you can build up enough buffs, are going to fare against, well, my spoopy, scary skeleton army. I fully expect Tomb Guards to be just smashing through the infantry, but I might be wrong. Hell, if I'm wrong, I'd like that, because that'd be cool. That being said, I will say this is an archer-heavy army. That's because two of these skeleton archers are going to be replaced with great I just fumbled my words there. Lovely me. Great bow Ushabti. Because great bow Ushabti are something I very much want to try out because, well, come on. They're shooting spears like arrows. That's just cool. You know? I may not always run on rule of cool factor, but I do like it. I'll take that. I want these guys up front to get on the walls as fast as possible. These guys go right behind, and they're going to just charge the gate and try and smash it to bits. You're also going to be shooting the gate, and you guys just sort of line up. Alright. Walls! Gate! Get into shooting range. Gate as well, I guess. And gate. Interesting, they've deployed troops over here. Which doesn't make much sense. They seem to have noticed it, given what they're doing. Oh hey, this entire area is basically buried in sand. It's kind of neat as a detail. Their paladin is standing here, looking brave.
Kill anything not of Bretonia!
Kind of screwing with your archers by having them intermingled with those men-at-arms, guys. Not that I'm complaining, it screws you over. Ah, right, because you don't melee attack by default. Wow, Settra and Kitty are, really smashing up that gate. My own archers have begun the softening up. Walls give a lot of damage resist and the like, but there's only so much you can do against enough arrows. Like, this paladin's already just taken, despite walls and a shield, a good 200-something damage. And it's not exactly going down. The enemy gate is down! I repeat, enemy gate is down. Alright then. Settra! Go. Kitty, go. Ushabti, go. Ushabti, go. Stalkers, go. Men-at-Arms with pole arms are the most dangerous Bretonnian anti-large infantry, but that's not saying very much. Let's have these guys go in on the more backline troops, because they should have the sheer mass to push through. Oh, by the way, healing time, suckers. Well, the upgrade effect is the Cursed Blades, so... Now Settra explode! Let's get killing! Wow. Losses are about 1-to-1 right now. Did my archers just casually rout their walls with that few losses, or are they just trying to drown my constructs?
Settra the imperishable. Blood these lads! Come on, lads! Get stuck in!
You charge over here. You charge over here. You guys get in already. Preferably on those mounted yeomen. I'm probably saying that poorly, by the way, for anyone who's a fan of pronunciation. Other words. And I apologize for that, but I'm only human. Alright. Move you guys up. So you can help shoot into this morass that I've created with my constructs. 45 kills, 22 kills, 0 kills, 25 kills, 34 kills. Reasonably respectable, all told. Kitty, charge. Use your massive charge bonus. 86. Support. That's useful. Oh, and you need to pop that too. Ah, we see the archers getting to work here. Kefragar got really shot up. Damn. Alright, there's enough troops up here. I'm feeling confident in throwing them into this thing's back. The units over here are either... And I think a regiment of renown should be able to take on some archers in close quarters. In this case, I guess I'll send the halberdier tomb guard over here. Just in case, basically. The paladin is getting wrecked by tomb guard. Bretonia's finest, everyone. Explode, please, Settra.
Get away! Attack! The lady's blessing is lost! The lady demands blood! A death vow!
How many kills here? 61, 79, 99, 73. What are you even... Okay, fine. An enemy is having morale breaks all over the place, and it's funny. Wow.
The lady's blessing is lost!
The Hecarid monstrous creatures are ridiculous and amazing, is what we have learned today, ladies and gents.
Fight!
Oh, you got anti-large at 8. Not bad at all. all of you guys complain about your lady's blessing. Oh, damn it, right, you brace for cavalry, but I already hit the button. Damn it. Oh, the Kefir Guard isn't actually moving. Okay, charge these spear men-at-arms then.
The lady's blessing is lost!
Yes, it is, because, well, you know what happened to the gods in the Hekara, right? There is reason it is said that Settra does not serve. Not gods nor men. Settra will rule. And if these men join the dead, well...
Settra the imperishable. So be it.
Olu Shabtia, I don't want to have to replenish them too much. My Tomb Guard are much more expendable due to their nature. Pull you out too now I think about it. Tomb Guard with halberds are losing slightly. Kefir Guard are winning. And the Spear Men-at-Arms being decisively routed. You guys, get on those bowmen. If I can take their control point, they're basically just gonna shatter completely. Ah, you need to, never mind, you're gonna need to kill those mounted yeomen instead. You guys also on the yeomen. You guys on that. Skulkers. I don't even know, man. As you can see, Bretonnian lords are very good at killing other lords, and even cavalry if they're mounted. But this is the but. A big but. They're not very good against other infantry. However, if you throw them at a monstrous creature or a fellow lord, they will be fucked, to put it bluntly. Oh, they have a completely unused unit of halberdiers over there. Tomb Guard, murder their faces off. I think I can trust Tomb Guard to beat Bretonnian peasants from this battle. This was not a very hard fight. Twang. Twang. I wonder what it sounds like when my archers fire. And the AI is either completely routed or mostly routed at this stage. Plenty of kills on these guys. Very respectable kills on this unit. What are you doing? Ah, you actually managed to get into a brawl. Yeah, my infantry did very well here. Once I get the techs from that tech tree, that'll upgrade my Tomb Guard with the armor and weapons up and attack and blade defense up. They're going to be very dangerous critters indeed. I'm not sure how I feel about the Kefir Guard, though. They do have regeneration, but...
Send them back to their hells! Fight, lads! It's the only way!
Only way to what? Only way to get yourself all killed for no reason? Kill their lord and hero. If both of them die, this will be a very good fight. And I'll probably break their morale. And of course, killing a Bretonnian lord with ultimately just a bunch of armored skelly bums amuses me. See, this looks more like a mosh pit, though, or a very crowded room. How they took that long to kill the lord, I don't know. I mean, he does have 40 melee defense to my 38 melee attack, so he's got less than 50% chance of getting hit, if I'm remembering how the equation works. It's a fairly complex equation, though, so I may be getting the number wrong. Please do tell me if I did. So come on, stab the paladin. Is he really going to get away from you? Do not fire at will. You only killed 83 dudes anyway. Nope, he's getting away because he has a higher movement speed than my skelly bums. 34 to 28, right. Oh yes, the corpses of our enemies definitely litter the ground, and we're going to raise them from the dead to be our slaves forever. Their biggest killer was, unsurprisingly, the artillery, because artillery is a dick. My biggest killer was the Ushabti. Though, special mention to my Tomb Guard. They're much more dangerous than I expected from all the descriptions. I may have buffed them up as much as I could, but still. Very scary creatures, Tomb Guard. Or at least if you happen to be facing, you know, trash infantry like Bretonia. If the men-at-arms had shields, it might have been a bit of a different fight, because a lot of their men-at-arms were on the walls and got shot up quite a bit by my archers. Funnily enough, the Regiment of Renowned Archers actually didn't get the most shots off. Kind of weird. Yeah. Honestly, sieges are pretty generic, but I do want to see what happens when peasant mobs go up against Hekarin troops. Excuse me a moment. Phone ringing. But hey, at least this is only a boring, bloody screen instead of something actually interesting to look at. Instead of something actually interesting that could be interrupted. Gah. We're on the do not call list, and I still get telemarketers. Lovely. They should have stuck to letter writing. Also, I did kind of screw up and not throw the stalkers in there. They may be anti-large, but they're still monstrous units, and those tend to be pretty good against massed infantry, just as a rule of thumb.
Settra is victorious!
And when the chasing down is done, the biggest killer is still the Ushabti. But again, the Tomb Guard are being very competitive in killing things.
Repeat, but do not linger.
Occupy, I want the spices. The spice must flow! 600 gold pieces a turn from selling spices. Nice. At least I'm pretty sure I got spices out of this. Did I keep the spice building? Please tell me I kept the spice building. I kept the spice building, yay. Oh my god, I was right! I was right! They actually made the Dune joke. Yet the precious spice, they continually insist, must flow. What's next? The way to deal with tomb scorpions under the sands is to walk without rhythm?
Everything.
One of these days it needs to do more than just, well, osmose the setting, because it does rather seem interesting. Also, why it says reanimate upgrade when it really should say resurrect? Like, really? Come on, guys. Just call it resurrect. That's cool. It's a cool word. It's a cool word that means cool things. This just gets me chariots, and I'm not even using chariots, but speed would have helped in that battle to chase down the fleeing enemy. I very much want to be able to chase down fleeing enemies. Now, I didn't have any real damaging spells, so I probably should have been using spells more. Tomb Kings seem to be a very good buffing faction. But for the sake of getting... Actually, no. No, evasion is good because that gets him melee defense, so he can run away better. Next up...
Challenge me!
this is going to be a much more infantry-heavy fight. It's going to be infantry versus infantry instead of infantry and monstrous creatures versus other things. The big problem here is going to be these Knights of the Realms. They are nasty. Do not underestimate Knights of the Realm. They're anti-large, but the only reason they're not the anti-infantry unit of the pair is because the other unit is questing knights. And questing knights are horrifying balls of murder and pain. Like, that's the best way I can describe it. Horrific balls of murder and pain. Well,
To war for Nehekara!
let's go. I do like that when you check them up, the Nehekara warriors still do have the advantage of the charge bonus over your Tomb Guard, but I'm going to be putting Tomb Guard in my my siege towers. How do I manage to forget names so easily? I'm a dink. Oh, all ye living, all ye live and sundered flesh. You're just going to be more soldiers for my army. Fun fact, anything that dies in a Nehekara is reborn as undead the next day. It's one of the reasons why the place has never really conquered aside from Nagash, and Nagash had his own necromantic gubbins to hijack that, basically. So, even if you dump something like, a company of Space Marines in here, and they just smashed skeletons for an entire day, left massive mounds of bone with their chain swords and power fists, and all that, turned constructs to splinters with bolter salvos. The next day, it wouldn't matter. In the fluff, the Nehekara is functionally impenetrable for that reason. I've yet to hear of a good reason why anything can actually take on Nehekara. 1, 2, 3. One. You know what? 4. You guys climb up over here. I want a flanking force. You guys just go straight in through the gate. You guys just march up past the tree line and start shooting. And I want you in the center too. I'm still annoyed that the only way to get gold shields in this game, like ones that are past 55%, or 60%, I guess, in the case of Chosen, because chaos. Oh, wow. I see what they're going to do here, but... oh, wow. They actually have pretty good leadership. Is this Tex? Ah. However, you see what's going to happen when they run into Tomb Guard. They're fast, they're better at running away, and that's about it. They also have slightly higher leadership than my warriors, but once fear kicks in, I expect that to change rapidly. They seem to be holding their mounted yeomen in reserve, but I can't... where are their... ah. You boys. You are my problem. They've all have their own little head things. You can see snakes with spears in them. You can see boars. You can see birds. And I believe that's it. But it's nice that it is quasi-randomized. I believe their color scheme is also randomized, which is why they look so damn garish. Peasants, on the other hand, really they just look like shit. Which is fitting. Note that they're basically wielding pitchforks. They're wielding a this guy has a busty shovel. Like, look at that shovel. Would you want to dig with that shovel? No, but I bet this guy does, because his lord will never buy him a new one. A scythe of the old type might not look like the traditional scythe you're seeing on guys like the Grim Reaper, but that's what scythes used to look like. Sometimes they'll have hammers too. I haven't seen any yet, though. Was that peasant stuck in a barrel for a bit? Why? The tower should deliver a force of sufficient power to break open the enemy. Look at that! This entire unit is going to get hit by 2 cards of warriors. I don't think they're going to end up very well. Normally I wouldn't be quite so free, I suppose, but with my camera, but this is cool. Charge!
Curse them all!
Little by little, I am wearing down their gatehouse. Because, yeah, if you hack at a gatehouse, even with swords enough, it'll just die. Knights Errant, I don't believe are as much of a problem as the Knights of the Realm. Because, as you can see, aside from melee defense, Knights of the Realm are just better. It's 2 points of melee defense, come on. Looks like are they going to try and use the cavalry to counter my halberdiers? Because that is a very poor choice. You guys, on the spearmen at arms. You guys on the paladin. So his encourage goes away and enemy starts having leadership issues from losing a hero. I have 2.2k, they have 3.3k. I'm actually outnumbered because of how many peasant mobs they spammed. These peasant mobs actually have a 160 unit count compared to my 120 unit counts. I'd be needing to feel skeleton warriors to, you know, be doing anything similar. But I'm not, because while there are less troops here, there are also much higher quality troops. Much like how you always want Chosen instead of Chaos Warriors, even though they have an 80 unit size, because Chosen are silly. I believe we had that demonstrated in the Dwarf campaign, which is now finished. At this point, what I'm waiting for is to bust through the gate so I can turn this milling swarm into a mass grind and tar pit of pain and doom. What do they have defending their victory point? Mounted yeomen and halberdiers. Sorry, mobs. Control Group 2, I want in on these men-at-arms. If you push through them... No, you really, really don't. Trust me. Oh, look! We have a ghost! How fitting! They phased into the wall! Ha ha! And the Lord jumps in and kills none of them, but makes definitive holes. Now the AI is trying to throw a peasant mob into it. Wait, is that one guy with a hammer? Does that guy have a hammer? No, that guy has another busted shovel. Lots of busted shovels, pitchforks, and scythes. Historical scythes. against, well, Tomb Guard.
We fight as royal companions.
Seriously, guys, push in behind your lord. Look at the holes this guy is making.
Unliving king.
Fight, lads! It's the only
Fight!
Their lord has a higher charge bonus and armor, but I have more melee attack.
Depend on it.
No, he's got more armor and melee attack, but I have more melee defense and weapon strength. Also, I'm a bit better in the realm of hell. Oi, I told you to get on Baron Sagan.
Sacrifice them!
These guys can move down there. These guys can move down there. These guys can move over here. These guys can move over here. Tomb Guard, even with the halberdiers, should easily be able to take on peasant mobs. Looks like it's about 400 dead on their side and 100 dead on re-dead on my side.
Tomb King.
Oh wow, their lord is actually really kind of wrecking my face.
The lady demands blood.
This is why choke points are good. Even lower quality units can hold off the really scary bastards.
They vex me.
Yeah, I can understand why they do that, given the issues you're currently having. These guys have just done that. I'm not even sure what these Knights Errant are thinking, or if they're thinking. Knights Errant are known for being charge-happy lunatics in the fluff, after all. I do like how the AI is smart enough to just have my troops try and march up the ladders and link up. It's nice. So, peasants, you have no lord nearby, no supporting warriors. Here come the Tomb Guard. This is going to be a slaughter. Not to the degree of Settra's Tomb Guard, who are buffed all hell and back, but it's a slaughter, not a fight. Start to brawl, let the one see the boots clips. Alright. There's 3 cards with Hecker Warriors on these guys. I think they're dead. I can pull a card off.
Curse them all.
The lady's blessing is lost.
Very tired and good binding. Ah, that's why it's turned to victory. I outlasted him.
Royal companions. Let's have him. Get away.
There's just so many peasant mobs here. That's really turning out to be the problem. Enemy unit quality is not the issue here. It's just I can't get through. I cannot get through.
His blessing is lost.
Anyway, the paladin broke. Get the peasant mob. Wipe it out.
Get away. Come, peasants. Fight for your lords. Slay them.
Alright.
The lady's blessing is lost.
Move down there. See if you guys can lure in the Knights of the Realm, sirs. Ah, Realm of Souls popped. It's not much healing, honestly. I really do think it needs a buff if it wants to be significant. But it's something. Hey, more Tomb Guard are arriving, oh peasant mobs.
Send them back to their hells.
No. Sorry, not going back. We already wrecked your faces anyway. Seriously, the only reason I haven't won yet is because they're putting up a very stubborn defense here, and I'm about to start encircling that. Get the Knights errant! Kill them all!
Tomb King.
Get away.
Strike.
Did the enemy lord run and I didn't notice?
The lady's blessing is lost.
That's their paladin. Ah, there's their lord. Holy fuck, Knights Errant. Your charge was ridiculous. Did he just cut his way through the entirety? He just cut his way in. That's actually really impressive. Like, holy shit. If he pushed farther, he might be able to do stuff like, well, get at my archers. That'd be horrifying if he pulled it off. Meanwhile, they're trying to combat Tomb Guard with men-at-arms and cavalry. The cavalry might be a good idea going by the reports of the Knights Errant if it weren't for these being the halberd Tomb Guard. I do like that the halberdiers here have shields. It's a very nice thing for your troops to always have. Then again, they've also lost 3 men to cavalry, but that's just because Bretonnian cavalry is silly. Seriously, look at this. I've lost about 260 troops. They've lost about 1,000. Again with the ridiculous kill-death ratios. Aren't the Hecarim supposed to be like the undead that they barely ever have a positive kill-death ratio?
Get away.
The deliciousness of fielding higher quality troops. Looks like the Knights Errant are just about gone. So the Paladin came back, god damn it. Ah, we're having routing. We're having routing here.
Petra worships me.
The Tra worships you. Of course. There were some claims by the pharaohs who took the I am an incarnate avatar of a god very seriously and said other gods worship them, so I suppose that's historically accurate, even if it makes you sound like a prick. Wow, these guys have killed an entire unit and more's worth of peasant mobs.
The lady's blessing is lost.
Don't let them escape! Keep killing! Keep killing!
Get away.
Push in! Quickly! I think the Knights Errant just got flat out wiped. Good grief. You guys basically just went in and ground into that set of peasant mobs until they died. Always helpful. I mean, they've still got a good 2/3 of their troops left. It's just that the remaining 2/3 are kind of crap. Oh, I took enough losses for Realm of Souls to make the... Actually, no, it seems to make the noise just before the ability actually pops, which I think is kind of annoying in all honesty. I don't really like that aspect of it. But I understand why it happens.
Tomb King, my command.
Alright, how much are you going to heal off this Realm of Souls anyways? Because it never seems to heal very much in all honesty. It needs to either have its rate buffed, or it just needs to be considered as something that's really kind of irrelevant. We're having shatters now? The hell? Over half of them left numerically and it's shattered. Meanwhile, Spearmen at Arms are only broken and they've taken massive casualties and only a 1/6 left. Oh. Well, they're all going to die anyway. That's not being edgy or anything. That's literally just they're all going to be wiped out by the way this stuff works. They're going to hold these guys back so they don't get wiped out. They are a little bit veteran, even if I do want to replace them with Tomb Guard. Spread out a bit. The Yeomen are going to be butchered. Look at the stat differences. Aside from speed and charge bonus, they're so screwed.
The lady's blessing is lost.
Again, we see why the infantry grind can often favor the undead, because your troops will never break, and they do tire, honestly, and that's kind of annoying because I don't really like the fact that they do that.
Carry on, Lord.
Shattering. Army losses kicked in around 1.5k dead. This is why you don't field peasants. They shatter easily. And then you run into the army losses issue and everyone starts shitting themselves. If they had fielded men-at-arms, they've likely done better. Not numerically, obviously, but quality-wise. So what was the biggest killer here? The Hecarim Warriors? Whoa, that unit had 231 kills. That was the unit that I managed to get in for the earliest flank on the big morass at the front gate, I think. Also, again, Bretonnian cavalry. You see why it's ridiculous. Seriously, it's just... If there had been a unit of Grail Guardians here, I would have probably lost a card of Tomb Guard with halberds, just trying to take him out. Or Questing Knights. Those probably could wipe a card of halberdiers too. And just in a straight up fight too. Because yes, Bretonnian cavalry is that scary. There is a reason they are the one faction that is viable for a totally cavalry play. You just ram so many angry horses and so many angry knights up your enemy's arse that they just crumple. They just crumple. But look at what some of the peasant mobs routed with barely any losses. And that's kind of good if you want to, like, if you think you can retreat and pull away and then come back, but these guys aren't retreating, they're just going to get wiped out. Destroyed and wiped away. Destroyed and wiped away. Seriously, though. They still have a good 2,000 troops. They still outnumber me, and they're still going, shit, nope, shit, nope, shit, nope, shit, nope. Even though a lot of their losses were in the peasant mobs, who are kind of, unimportant. Yay for mass routes. Oh, there are so many to join the Sands of Nehekra today and leave their bones bleached in the desert.
The realm of souls fills with my foes.
Oh yeah, it did. 3,300 dead.
My new city.
Occupy. 2 entire factions of the living have joined the dead. More iron, please.
Tend your king, slaves.
And sun-scorched bones for better Tomb Guard and Necro Warriors. Can I recruit Tomb Guard locally? I cannot recruit Tomb Guard locally. Good to know. Who the fuck is my... We're gonna keep saving for Settra or Actually, what's the difference? 2 canopic jars, 2 public order, unit XP, winds of magic, local recruitment. Oh, this gets me trade and tradable resources. So yeah, it's going to be M&M's, period. Pyramid, not period. Don't think you get those. I'm just going to stop talking before I make myself sound incredibly weird. Another point in canopic jar hoarder, because that's all you're damn good for.
This one will have to do. We move when
And that's on purpose, mind.
my will.
Right, you were the one recruiting those guys. Because I just wanted some trash troops to throw around. Right.
Legions rise.
Now, the next objective is to get my troops towards Bel-Alade and crush it, and then I want to crush the Eye of the Panther. Because I'm going to want 2 stacks to fight Dawi. They just have so much armor. It's stupid. It's amazing if you're playing as them. I know that it's amazing if you're playing as them. But... anything really good here? I mean, the Sphere of Facts isn't bad if you want to fight large things. And the Blade of Antarhak, honestly, that's a really good one because of if you're in melee, you regenerate. Blade of Morning Fire, actually, it's tempting. Actually, that reminds me, I should look at something. Marble I don't have, but gemstones I can get. Heck, gemstones I'm important right now.
Your behest? Come and join me. The Asur and the Tomb Kings have much to discuss.
Alright, trade agreement and a non-aggression pact. I won't be making money off of these things, but I will be making money off of the tariffs, and it is a bit of coin. Now leave and take your sand with you. I want to declare war on you later, so you're going to be wiped out later, and you're going to be wiped out later, so I don't care. Saving for a pyramid. Saving for a pyramid. Saving for a pyramid, Building my great edifices, building my great edifices, building my great edifices. Oh, that's gonna be good. Also, it's gonna be good to have the Ushabti man, because he gets my Doom Guards very buff. It is kind of cool that it buffs your Tomb Guard and Hero Titans, though. If I had any Hero Titans, but I don't. Also, golden idols and gemstones are going to be very nice trade goods. I don't think I can really trade gems with the elves. They get gems pretty easy. Still, once I've kicked everyone out of Nehekra, I should probably spend a while building it up. It's just that, you know, first I need to kick everyone out of Nehekra. And these mountains, because they're in the way. The mountains are in the way. I need to move the mountains. But man, Numas must really like me now. Because I'm very much a great power. I am loving these fast-in turns. Much better than my Mortal Empires go. More moving! Good job, sir. Remnants of battle. Nope. Money! 1,000 gold pieces. I'll take it, happily.
Protector of the realm.
Whoa!
I deem it.
You got... Oh! 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 Cavalry has very bad stats at sea.
What vile filth stands before me?
Sure, he's got questing knights and grail guardians, but cavalry has very bad sea-based statistics because, well, horses on a boat. All right. Give me the money man pyramid. Please. 10 turns until that completes, but it'll start feeding me more canopic jars, and I've already got a passive income of 6. What can I give you that I don't care for? I guess I could give you these skeleton horsemen. I have the space for archers, and... that'll do. Be good push up from the south. Vanguard, charge defense versus large. Actually, no, these guys have Vanguard and charge defense versus large default. So where's the difference? Ah, they have Stalk. Also better melee attack and defense, and a lot higher missile damage. Like a lot. Good grief, look at that. 30 more damage? Nice. And the Great Boo Ushabti are actually arguably a lot better in melee than my actual melee Ushabti. That's interesting. Don't have anything to compare with the Necrosphinx with, so it does have fire resist, which is kind of cool. No, you could use a regiment for now. Oh. Well, I just wasted a veteran 1 unit. Like a moron? Alright. What buildings were constructed? A Charnel Plaza in El Kalabad, actually. But I can't upgrade it because I spent my money on a pyramid. I don't really care, though, because the pyramid is going to increase my trade income, and that's quite a bit of my income right now. 1,000 gold pieces in total.
I am a lord of Bretonia. Never.
Going to be interested to see what the Pilgrims of Verminia do, because I do have the Ensorcelled Blades buff on that army. That is going to make them killier in auto-resolve, unless auto-resolve doesn't take that into account, but I'm like 99% sure it does. The other 1% is, well, the fact that nothing in life is absolutely certain. It could not, auto-resolve could not count it at sea, for example, because they don't really do much sea combat. Ooh, that's a skull. It gives you 10k, at least in, as like elves and stuff. I'm not sure what it gives you as Tomb Kings, but I can always use a nice hefty load of cash to spill all over myself. And then spend. What? Well, now I'm confused. Alright, I guess I get that.
King of Nehekara. Settra the Imperishable.
It's interesting that the AI doesn't actually react to these things. Like, if you just put your armies near their borders, they're not going to go, oh shit!
Desert heat.
Am I still selling all my iron? I'm selling all my iron. Good, so that's 100 more gold pieces a turn out of that iron mine. Very valuable. That guy can get to work. You're still recruiting.
Nehekara rises from the sands.
You know what?
It is ours.
I'm going to declare war on them anyway. I may as well milk them for cash, too.
King of tombs. And your king, slaves.
No stance. Just move into range. Your troops are damaged, but
I must keep my
they've got a lot of cavalry on a boat. Considering things. I will note that nothing seems to be requiring dwarf beer or elven trinkets, and I'm curious if that's going to change in updates, because it would be interesting if you had to use other races' stuff to build. It'd have to give you a reason to keep other races around. Though I suppose that would be really in character for the Tomb Kings.
Does not serve. My dynasty reigns supreme.
For the wisdom of Valea.
Alright.
King of kings.
Just to piss them off even more. Let's see if I can get them to declare war. If I can't, I'll still have a turn's worth of income from my raiding, and that's good. Let's end this turn, and then we can end the episode. And of course, there's nothing really interesting happening until the later bits of the turn. Ah, the Pilgrims, what are you going to do? Attack me, damn it! Stop running away like little... You know what, I'm just going to throw this army at them and hope. Or I could just... There's a Skull Island right there. I mean... I'd really like to have a Skull Island. I just want to see how much money it'll give me. Then I can go wreck the Pilgrims. 3,000 gold pieces in the Skeletal Laborer. Used to give 10,000. Which could really change the game early on. Was very helpful. money. Alright then.
Awake. My dynasty reigns supreme. Do not stop. Settra does not sleep.
Alright. Cleanse. Purge. Kill.
Defeat.
Goodbye.
Reap it, but do not linger.
Nice. The Sword of Bloodshed is actually one of the better magical swords. Not one of my favorite,
Day of
but...
awakening comes.
Okay, I don't need brass works. I really don't. Could use this for Garrison, though, just in case the AI gets cheeky. Alright then, let's end off the episode here. I'll manage the rest of my kingdom next time, and we can see what the dwarves will do. Likely they're going to try and attack me, but they may also try and bunker up. I wouldn't blame them if they bunker up, because, well... 1 stack versus 2 stacks is one thing. 1 stack versus 2 stacks in a garrison is another. 2 stacks versus 1 stack in a garrison is another thing. Because the dwarves are going to need every edge they can get to win in a fight with me right now. And they have a lot of edge because, well, dwarven infantry lines. We've seen what those can do. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, or unit names, please put them in the comments section below or in the threads and space bells and sufficient velocity that are linked in the description. And for now, goodbye.